evening, everyone, and how are you all doing out there? Welcome to the Midnight Ride with Grayman Prepping. Got a bunch of stuff to go over with you, out of the normal, and then a bunch of the normal weird stuff. All right, so before I want to remind everybody, warning, you are entering the no fantasy, no fear porn, no Kool-Aid drinking, no couch camping, no Cheeto eating zone. Straight talk, truth, eyes open, ears to the ground, paying attention. All righty, so let's go over here and see who's all here. I had a couple more people come in, so let's start at the top. First one in tonight was Walt Rogers. Second one was Phelan Clan Wolf. Then Shady Hill Homestead, Gene Sin, Daniel Berry Sports Highlight, Tammy Harder, Chef Tech, Mark Sear. Man, I just keep all these. I got 11 notifications just trying to pop up over my screen here, and I got so it's supposed to be blocking them. And I keep saying, "Hey, you got these, you got these." I don't want to see them. Unfortunately, that's another problem with Google. Chrome. All right, next one after that was It's the Marshmallow Man, and then Canadian from north of the border. All righty, and I can't even see on the other screen. It's just covered with notifications. See, this one, I'm running the green screen. It's supposed to block everything off there so I don't get stuff interfering with the live stream. But, oh well. Oh, great. Everything's just screwing up here. There we go. Damn. I guess this is a popular time on Wednesday for everybody else to go live, too. Anyways. Yeah. All righty. So, tonight, several things going on tonight. Well, the plan was originally, till I realized the city council meeting was supposed to be this week, tomorrow night, that I was going to go back on Wednesday, today, back to California, give me all day tomorrow to clean up, start cleaning up out in my shop out there, fill the garbage can full to the brim, and maybe put a bag on top of it and put it out for pickup Friday morning. And then I realized the council meeting was tonight. It's like, crap. And so I scheduled it. So I figured I'd go back on Friday. Yeah, I'd miss the garbage pickup. But I would get stuff ready and all during the week and stuff, prepping it for next Friday's pickup, and put a couple extra bags ready so that my sons or my wife, if she gets a chance to visit home from taking care of her mother, could load the trash can and move it down so it'll be picked up. I hear grandsons out playing outside there with the chalk. So anyway, so I am, as soon as this is over, I'm grabbing my laptops and throwing them into my bag, loading the truck up, and going to bed. So I can leave at 3 in the morning to head back to California. So yeah, and I got, and usually, like, if I'd been leaving today, I would have started packing stuff on Monday. And then last night, I would have gotten the computer stuff all broken down into the truck, in my bag, and into the truck, and I'd be ready to go. So, yeah. And what happened was, actually, let me see if I can pull it up here so I can actually read you what I was told. The fake book. And okay, we did have to cancel our meeting for tomorrow. Brittany has some personal issues come up that are understandable, and Alan, the new city council man, the son of the one that was stepped down, got stuck in a hurricane. Just so you know. And I replied back, is it totally canceled for the month or just postponed? Garrett, the city attorney, said just cancel. There isn't anything pressing. And so she she said, I asked if we should go ahead and meet later in the month. And anyways, yeah. So anyways, yeah. So that's what happened. On the good side, yesterday on Amazon Prime Day, I ordered a AeroGarden that was down 37%. So I ordered that, and I ordered supplies for it. Hey, Jay's in the house. And yeah, so that's coming tomorrow here. So I can have my daughter on the lookout to pick it up and bring it into the shop and lock it up in the shop. Now, as far as the hurricane goes, hey, Mother Earth Garden Club. As far as the hurricane goes, I've been getting actually got emails from Glenn at How to Garden, and he asked me to talk about the one thing here for everybody to know. It's just general prepping thing. But I've been he's been putting out shorts every hour or so. What's going on where he is on the west side? The last one that came out about 5, 10, 15. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the analog clock. Yes, I got an analog clock. About 20 minutes ago, he put out about a 30-second video, and it was all quiet. We're in between bands. It stopped raining. The wind is just a slight breeze right now. You can look off at the difference. You can see the clouds doing weird things. So right now he's in between one of those bands blowing through there. So, but he says, now's a good time to go around and inspect everything. I'll let you guys know what I find. And off he went inspecting stuff. So, yeah, it's, yeah. And he's on the East Coast, and Milton's slapping the West Coast. Oh, what else is there? Oh, that's what it is. I got to pull something up here for you guys. So give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Don't tell me I screwed up with it. No, that's there. Dang, did I accidentally delete it? Trash. Let's see. How to garden. Yep, there it is. I accidentally deleted it. So I need to. Oh, dang. Got to get it undeleted. Move to inbox. There we go. Now I can work on it. So he made a little video, and he's made it limited. It's not going out to everybody, only to a few people. And he said, I can use it, I can show it, I can talk about it. So, where is it? There it is. Okay, so let me move this over on the other side over here. And I get rid of that one. Get this up here for you guys. And come on, give me that. Okay, so I got to reset some stuff here. And put that up big. And make this full screen. And I need to change how it's sharing. So give me a second here. I hear one of the grandsons came in the house in the back here. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm trying to get this up, and I got all these things pop. When I came out of the share mode, it started showing all those friggin' annoying little pop-ups. Share. So this should bring something up here. All right. So this is Glenn, and let's see what he has. The volume should share. Hey, Tibor, how's it going?
All right. I have Hurricane Milton coming. It will be coming across here, and for everybody in the storm area, which is most of Florida, take this one seriously. I want to talk about the type of hurricane preparedness or disaster preparedness that most people don't talk about. That has to do with this giant antenna I have on my truck. See, when the power goes out and the cell phone towers drop, this considered antiquated technology still works. So anybody that's in my family that has one of these old CB radios, I can talk to them in my city. Whether the power's down or not, we can get a hold of each other. We can tell each other where powers come back on, what areas are flooded, damaged, or just check on each other's safety. This is something that I recommend everybody.
I know the volume's low. I got it cranked up as loud as I can get it cranked up. But fortunately, it's got the closed caption going on it.
That lives anywhere near where hurricanes come have. It's really nothing special. It's an old school CB radio. This one happens to be a Cobra. It was a gift from my son-in-law, and it's really nice. But I've talked to people all over off of this thing. Now, during a storm like this, I can't exactly use it during the storm because I'll be inside. But after the storm, I can. I could always get a home base, and that might happen in the future. But I highly recommend you get a CB radio. Cell phones are not reliable when the towers go down and the power goes off. This will get a hold of the people immediately around you. This can make the difference between whether or not you get to save a family member or whether or not a family member gets to save you.
All right, so that was the what he wanted me to share with everybody. And good point. Some people they're worried about having to get the ham radio license. You don't need a ham radio license to use CB. And let me go ahead and drop the link down in here. I forgot to do that before. Oh, Rachel Knight is here, and she's lurking. And so if you don't have ham radio set up, CB is really good. And CBs are in a frequency setting where they can put a fair amount of power out and reach out and touch people a ways away. All righty, so let me go and drop that in there. Now we're going to jump over here to the news. All right, so the first one, I got 10 things here to go over. Some I'm just going to blow right through. The first one here is disturbing for me and my family. It is 5 California bills vetoed by the great nuisance. Hey, Mark.
Hello, everybody.
Vetoed by the great nuisance that you should know. And if they're telling you about bills that were vetoed and you should know about it, something on it. So there's something interesting on it. All right, so the headline says, Newsom vetoes speeding alerts in cars, AI bills, menopause coverage. The great nuisance has nixed a swath of bills that would have cracked down on private equity healthcare deals and protected some jobs from AI. Sounds just like a demon rat to me. And so he vetoed a bill that would have required all new cars over to speed. Sorry, I froze there for a second. He vetoed a bill that would have required all new cars to beep at drivers traveling over the speed limit. Gee, how are the cars supposed to know
My new work van has a built-in GPS on it, so if I'm not hooked up on my Bluetooth, it has its own map. It won't let me choose a path unless I pay for the service, but it'll show me where I am, what the speed limit is. So, they know.
Yeah.
But don't worry, they won't do that, but they'll put the kill switch in there for you.
Yeah, and they won't stop Ford from and one of the other ones from inputting the tracker that someone's going really fast. We're going to call, we're going to report you to the police or report other people speeding by you to the police.
Yeah.
Yeah. And his thing was, it undermines the federal National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. No, it doesn't. He vetoed the one for premenopause and menopause. That would have forced insurance to cover it. I don't know why he did that, because they like to have insurance cover everything and be able to control insurance. And he vetoed the one that for AI regulation. He signed a pile of bills, but vetoed one that would prevent the protocol, enact protocols to prevent their models from causing harm by either accident or misuse. Oh yeah, let it kill people. And there's some other screwy ones in here that he vetoed the one that cracked down on hedge funds. Anyways, can't tell where he's getting paid from. So, and there were some other ones too that were just, were kind of stupid. But anyways, the next headline: Wendy's, McDonald's, and the battle for the most meme-able sandwich. Why are they putting this out there on mainstream media? Yeah,
Wait,
that's to distract.
What? Wait, what? I missed something there.
Okay. Let me see if I can get it up here right. McDonald's, Wendy's, and the battle for the most memeable sandwich.
Memeable sandwich. Whatever.
Memeable sandwich. Yeah, exactly.
Who cares?
Exactly. But why'd they put that up as one of the headlines and stuff?
To
throw you off.
Yeah, distract you. Look, you're not there. Yeah.
Something else was going on in the news that they didn't put in the news, so they needed a filler for it. Yeah. Maybe it was possibly the thing with Janet Jackson saying, I don't know about this, but I heard that the camel toe isn't a certain race she's claiming to be. She's actually has a little bit of Indian in her and Irish. Yeah. Anyways, this one came from the Epic Times newsroom. I don't know if I'll be able to get in and look at it. I'm going to see if I can get in there so I can give you more information on it, or is it going to say I've used up all my freebies? Oh, they're letting me in. So, federal agencies warn of potential violence on first anniversary of Hamas attack on Israel. So, yeah.
That's its own discussion right there.
Yeah, that's, but it said, supporters of Hamas is going to ramp up and do stupid stuff, saying, hey, yeah, we attacked them. We're going to attack you too. Hey, Tukbabi.
We all know there's three sides to every coin: heads, tails, and the edge.
Yeah. And when a military man does this to you, you know what that means, don't you?
Yeah, you're done.
Pay attention. Yeah. And so that's what let me go and close that out so I don't use up much time on that one. Maybe I'll be able to look at the other one. So anyway, so Homeland Security and Federal Bureau of Incompetence is warning that, hey, stuff's going to happen. Back to propositions that Newsom couldn't veto. in California. And so there's 10 ballot measures that the legislature and Newsom tried to block, but the people got enough votes to put it on the ballot. And some of them were put on by PACs and others were put on by corporations. Anyways, and so these may be coming to the state you live in. Perhaps the most hot button measure on the ballot is Proposition 36, which seeks to reverse some criminal justice reforms passed when the voters approved Prop 47 a decade ago. If passed, it could significantly increase prison time for drug and theft offenses. Oh, wow! Put them back in jail again. Jack's here, Geeky Garden. How you holding up, Jack? So, yeah. It specifically increases penalties related to mob smash and grab retail thefts and fentanyl possession. Something the demon rats don't want to do. They want to keep those people out because those people stir up problems and do things for them. Anyways, constitutional amendments, including Prop 3, which would remove the state's ban on same-sex marriage from the Constitution. Another amendment, Prop 5, would make it easier for municipalities to pass bonds for subsidizing housing. Why? It's not their job to subsidize housing for those that don't want to work.
Oh, don't worry. FEMA has extra money to give them.
Yeah. Prop 4 is the $10 billion climate bond measure. Like California can do anything about what Mother Nature does naturally for the last 20 million years. Proposition 5 makes it easier to pass bonds. In other words, we need to raise money for this issue locally here, so we're going to issue a bunch of bonds and stuff. No. Proposition 6, the amendment to end forced prison labor. Why should they have a vacation time? Yeah, sorry, they've committed crimes. They should be put to work. Hey, Ryan the Gamer's in the house.
Hey, learn a new skill. Get in a bus. You're going to cut grass and learn how to run a weed whacker. And if you run away with the weed whacker, you won't be.
Yeah, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there. Proposition 32, minimum wage hike, basically raises the minimum wage for everybody, not counting those specifically given that big bonus for working fast foods, to $18 an hour. Rent control measures. Proponents of Prop 33 say opening up rent control to more homes would ease the state's housing crisis. No, it's not. It's going to make people pull their rentals from the market and put it up for sale so they don't have to deal with it. Healthcare mandate on healthcare profit spending. The permanent managed care tax for CalMed funds. Making it basically says would make permanent tax on healthcare insurance companies and require that revenue be spent on Med-Cal care, And in Prop 36, that was the increased penalties for drug and theft crimes. Yeah. Some of those, you make your own decision whether you think those are good or bad, but then think about how's it really going to affect. So some of those were passed by citizen groups. There were a couple in there I remember reading about that were snuck through by legislatures who got it snuck through because they didn't want to be as the ones authoring it, but they wanted to get out there and make it think that the people were presenting it and doing it as it. So, oh, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, should legal should be helping with recovery and should have a deep. All right, let's go back over here.
I saw a meme of a cartoon of a big double rotor helicopter, people on a roof of a flooded house saying, help, help, help. The helicopter dropping its tail down and dropping off 10 illegals on the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw another one. I didn't save it though. It's someone reached over there. Here, let me help you. And it said next to the person, locals helping those, and down below those hurt by Helene. Yeah. By Helene. And then the other one had Danny DeVito up there with a 4x4. No, get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Here's one. Here's the headline. Robbers use sledgehammers in jewelry store heist. This is the 5th time this one has been up there this week. And each time I've gone into the story, they've added 1 or 2 sentences of information. Oh, wait a minute. This is a new one. Same group for 5 guys now at this store. Any takers on where those 5 robbers are from?
Well, you can't tell. Where they were born. They have their masks on because of COVID.
Yeah, well, these are ski masks.
Same thing. You know what? You can wear whatever you want. It keeps, it's like putting up a chain link fence to keep the mosquitoes out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. The next headline, 29 California cities ranked by safety. I'm biting my tongue so I don't start swearing on this one. Got to go in and look at it because there was something in it here that was. Okay, so it was nationwide, 182 of the nation's most popular cities were analyzed. 29 were in the Golden State. Most populated cities. All right, so these are the most populated cities of the 182 that are the most safe. I guarantee you that most of these, I don't consider them safe at all.
Well, they don't say what it's safe against. It's safe against a meteor hitting it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Safest city to live in where a meteor.
Oh, you hold on to that thought because I got to read something here in a second here. All right, California, Irving, California ranks number 11. Chula Vista lands at 23. Fremont, California, where my mother-in-law lives, ranks at 24, and she can tell you it's gone downhill a lot. Glendale, where I was born in Southern California, 25. In a new safety analysis of the nation's most populated cities. The October 7th report comes from the personal finance website Wallet Hub. And you're going to love this next. This one sentence is in its own paragraph by itself. The study didn't consider only crime when weighing which cities are the safest. I'm going to read that again. The study didn't consider only crime when weighing which ones are the safest.
So meteor won't strike.
This one has good buses. That makes it safe. You ever ridden a bus in Oakland, California, or San Francisco?
I don't ride buses. I used to ride the subway in New York. That was bad enough, and that was 30 years ago, and that wasn't fun.
Threats to safety in the U.S. come in many forms, it says, from public health crisis, and natural disasters to mass shootings and traffic accidents.
Okay.
Anyways, interesting enough, probably one of the all-time safest cities here in Idaho, actually two of them, haven't made any of these safe studies because both these two cities I know about I'm not sure when I haven't been able to find out when they actually had a shooting, but it's been at least 10 years, no shootings. Car thefts,
and everybody
at
carries
least 10 years, and everybody carries, or if they don't carry, they have one by the front door, or they have one in the vehicle. Yeah, and the only reported quote major crime in the last 5 years was somebody's dog's pack.
It froze.
Somebody's pack of dogs got out of their chain link fence and killed a neighbor's little puppy dog. That was the major crime.
Wow. But that was all over the front page of the local newspaper.
There is no local newspaper, but it was all over. It was all over both of the Facebook ones for the two cities sitting side by side.
Isn't there a song about that? Who let the dogs out?
All right. Now, the next ones are interesting.
Is this just California?
The ones California, 3 of them are California. No, 2 are California, 2 are nation. All right. So the first one for California. California bans sell-by labels on food, ending consumer confusion. I'm going to read that again. California bans sell-by labels on food, ending consumer confusion.
Did they also
as well as stockers' confusion? The guys that stock the shelves.
Did they also end the country of origin label to eliminate confusion of where your food doesn't come from this country?
No, they just say, like here it says, thank you for shopping with a sell-by date. Now, half-gallon orange juice, sell-by date.
Oh, we don't need that. It's good forever.
Yeah. So let's see, read more on this. I want to see what else they have in what other amazing things that the great nuisance proudly signed the bill prohibiting sell-by labels to reduce food waste.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't put sell-by, but they can say they did. I don't think it says anything about. No. Let me go in here about best use by date. Yeah. Oh, nope. It's ain't okay. AB 660, authored by Representative Jackie Irwin, a Democrat of Encino, aims to reduce food waste by standardizing the use of best if used by and used by, and prohibiting confusing labels with dates that have nothing to do with the food's quality. Yeah, we will see.
Yeah, best if used by usually means anytime after this it starts to degrade. 3 weeks later, you may want to throw it in the trash.
Yeah, or 6 months later, or 6 months later, you may want to toss that can of chili out. Or is that 2 years later? Because it doesn't have the exact spicy taste that it did by the best used by date.
Yeah.
According to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, sell-by date is not a safety date. It merely tells the store how long to display the product for sale and inventory management by the manufacturer, not by any government agency. Yeah. Okay. After July 1st, 2026, AB Assembly Bill 660 will require stores to display packed on labels on prepared foods, like that tells them anything, really. In addition, labels indicating quality or safety, best used by or best if used by, will be mandatory according to the bill. Use by or freeze by will be allowed to indicate the safety of the item. Still, it's going to be confusing, and the manufacturers are going to slip a bunch of BS in there. The new law will also limit refrigerated shelf life of goods to no more than 30 calendar days from packing date to consumption, except the time the product is maintained frozen or the original safety date, whichever comes first. However, eggs. How long from times eggs are first packaged into containers till they hit the stores? How many days on average?
2 months.
Close. They were saying anywhere from 20 to 40 days before it gets to either to the store or to the warehouse distributor to the stores. And sometimes the eggs that are put on the shelves are 6 months. Are 60 days old to 90 days old.
But don't worry, they washed them well and put a little pink label on each egg now and put it in the refrigerator.
You're missing the big point on this.
I know.
So it takes at least 40 days, all right, to get from distributor to the store. Well, it's more than 30 days, so they can't sell it. They got to throw it away.
That's right. They don't have to throw it away. They're already, all the chicken plants are burning down. So,
yeah. Well, basically, some goods, they're not going to be able to sell in stores anymore because it was more than 30 days from the time it was packaged and put in a refrigerator till it made it to the shelf. And that's more than 30 days.
Though. But eggs are different. They have different rules and laws for that.
Not according to this.
They're going to expand it out to 180 days for the eggs because, they last a long time.
Yeah. Anyways, or they're going to start freezing the eggs and then thawing them out at the store.
I don't think that'll work too well.
Me neither. All righty. They actually put a survey in here. I'm sorry. I'm going to show this. This is funny. This is a survey by the thing here. All right. So, how do you determine your food has gone bad? Use by date, sell by date, smell test, all of the above. Other, it grows mold. Having sell by date confuse your household or inspire a debate whether or not the food should be thrown away? Yes, no, not sure. Yeah, two things on that survey. Gee, that survey is slanted. Can you tell? All right, next one here. I'm going to go with the other California one, but it was the one that came in at, I'm looking at the time here, 3 hours and 20 minutes ago. California to ban popular foods from school, food brands from school. So California to ban popular food brands from school. And I'll get into the story because this is actually not bad. So long as they pick the right one, so nobody gets bought off as saying what ones are what. Okay. Many beloved children's cereals, drinks, chips, chip dips, or cheese dips, chips, and candy will be banned from school meals amid health concerns. Popular staples like Hot Cheetos, Twinkies, and Captain Crunch will soon be banned from schools. When I went to school in California, we did not get breakfast. The first meal we got was lunch at noon. And anything else, any other snacks we brought, we could eat along the way. let's see today. Okay, and a new law signed by the Great Nuisance prohibiting artificial food dyes. Though this bill builds off of another that bans additives that used in sweets like Peeps, colored drinks, and other treats, California is the first state in the nation, oh, they're beating their chest here, first state in the nation to bar artificial dyes from school meals. Now, Assembly Bill 2316, known as the California School Food Safety Act, will forbid schools from serving foods containing six synthetic food dyes and additives that have been linked to health issues. Beginning
but don't worry, they're still going to serve turkey hot dogs on wheat hot dog buns, which are come from the government, which are disgusting.
Yeah. So beginning December 31st, 2027, that's 3.5 years from now, or 3.25 years from now. Blue number 1, blue number 2, green number 3, red 40, yellow 5, and yellow 6 will be prohibited. And there's about 20 others they need to add to that list. But the thing is, though, yeah, I kind of laugh inside the picture they show. Twinkies is the picture they show. You know those things from Die Hard that are last 1,000 years. Or from what's the movie Mortal Engines, where it opens up a Twinkie. It's still good. But yeah, so yeah, that's that one there. See any other news on this here? Manufacturers reportedly have spoken out against the restrictions. Yeah, because they their food's not going to be all bright and colorful anymore, and zeroing in on the optic receptors of children. Yeah. About the only box cereal that I could say might be considered, and that's just Rice Krispies, because there's nothing else in there but puffed rice.
Yeah, it's a matter of how the rice is grown and what they sprayed on it now.
That's the other problem, though, too. But they're not addressing. They are not addressing those sites of that.
Yeah, the added ingredients.
Yeah, the other stuff that gets sprayed on it when it's harvested.
Well, next time you go to the store, pick up a box of Rice Krispies and read the ingredients. It's not just puffed rice.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the brand you get too.
Well, even some of the other ones, but anyway.
Yeah. All right. Okay. This was an email that was sent to me, and so I'm going to open it up here. And basically, it's an article covering. This article covered port scanning, a cybersecurity risk as part of the article. Not any blah blah anything. As the source of annoying no one on the line calls. So basically, it's talking about ghost calls.
Oh, when you pick up the phone, say hello, and there's nothing there.
Yeah, and it's called port scanning. So the ports in the computer for they're scanning to see stuff. Everything's going. They're getting rid of in California. They're getting rid of all analog phones. That's the plan.
Of course they are, because they can't monitor those.
Oh, they can, but not as easily.
Mm-hmm.
The analog ones require a search warrant to install a wiretap.
Yeah, everything else is traveling through the air. It was in the air. I just happened to catch it.
So, anyways, I'm going to, those that want to read this, I'm just going to drop the link down here for this one. This is an article, thetechrepublic.com put out. And so that's that one. You can go look that up. The last news article. Hang on, I want to try to get it here just right here. Don't show up Judge what's her name, the mouth. There we go. So this is the headline. Major meat poultry recalled over listeria concerns. Recall, no in red.
Not is it boar's head again?
Hey, over 10 million pounds of meat and poultry have been recalled nationwide because of this, because they may be contaminated with listeria.
Yeah, throw your meat out. Throw your protein away.
Yeah, throw your meat out. Go to the fake meat produced by Bill Gates.
Yeah, there's guaranteed
which company is going broke.
Of course it is, because nobody's buying that garbage.
Yeah. All right. So this is centered on Durant, Oklahoma. An Oklahoma company is recalling nearly 10 million pounds of meat and poultry products because they may be contaminated with listeria. In the recall alert shared by the USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service, Bruce Pack said it recalled 9,986,245 pounds of ready-to-eat meat and poultry products after routine testing confirmed they tested positive for Listeria monocryotingenes.
Wait a minute. Did you say ready to eat? So
yes.
That would be like pre-cooked chicken, Tyson grilled chicken, all the cooked stuff.
Yeah, ready to eat.
Yeah.
That would also include beef sticks.
Meatballs and beef sticks, meatballs, pre-cooked everything that's in your freezer section. Yeah.
All right. Here's the thing. Items were produced between June 19th and October 8th. Wow. They went that long between testing dates?
That's because they self-inspect. You know that.
Yeah.
They don't have enough inspectors to go out, so they let the companies, they pay them a fee, and they can self-inspect. And then somebody does a spot check and it's like, Houston, you got a problem here? We didn't know. Yeah, because you self-inspect. Yeah, it's like the health department telling you they're coming ahead of time. Yeah.
According to the recall, effective products bear the establishment numbers 51205 or P51205 inside or under the USDA mark of inspection.
And how do you know this on a pre-cooked piece of meat? That USDA purple stamp is not exactly on my chicken.
It's on the packaging, on the packaging stamp on the packaging.
And they won't say which manufacturers are selling it, just that particular meat company.
Here he comes. The company said list of products and label information will be provided, quote, and it said on here, it's quote, when available.
Yeah. We have a problem with
illness. Yeah, no illness or adverse reactions have been reported according to the alert.
But you better be scared.
But eating food contaminated with monocryotogenes can cause listeriosis, a serious infection that primarily affects people who are pregnant, aged 65 or older, or with a weakened immune system.
That's pretty much everybody.
People outside these risk groups are less affected. Symptoms include fever, muscle aches, headaches, stiff neck, confusion, loss of balance, convulsions, and are sometimes preceded by diarrhea or other gastrointestinal symptoms. Let's see. Fever, muscle aches, headaches, stiff neck, confusion. Sounds like everybody at work in an office.
Sounds like the flu.
No, it sounds like everybody at work in the office bent over there typing on their computer. I'm working as fast as I can, boss. Ow, neck ache, headache. Oh. Okay. The new recall comes amid continued investigation into a listeria outbreak at Boar's Head. Yeah.
It must be because of that low minimum wage they're paying people.
Hang on. Federal health officials said they were concerned the affected Bruce Pack products may be available for use in restaurants, institutions, or other establishments. These other establishments may have used affected meats and poultry in ready-to-eat products that may be on store shelves or in consumers' refrigerators or freezers. Well, it started back in, when was that, June?
Yeah.
Yeah, June 19th.
Nursing homes, schools, colleges, hospitals. Yeah, they all use a lot of RTE stuff because it's quicker, easier. They don't have to worry about labor and procedures and cooking times and temps. They just heat and eat.
Yeah. Well, what comes to mind are some of these packages of stuff like the chicken salad in a can and the crackers. You just pop it open and eat it.
Yeah.
That's one of the things that comes to mind. There's your poultry. And some of the other ones that are the deviled ham.
Oh, yeah, the Underwood deviled ham
spreads that are coming with the crackers and stuff too.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, I've seen several of those on the reels on Facebook. The people are out and they put out, here's the label from 20 years ago. Here's the label now. And there's one that did, here's the label now. Here's the label 20 years ago. Here's the label 40 years ago. And here's the label 60 years ago. 60 years ago, orange juice. Oranges. Now, orange, what's it?
Yeah.
Orange juice from concentrate with local, and then citric acid added. The citric acid doesn't come from citrus plants. It comes from black mold, and it goes through several things.
Niacin, vitamin D, calcium. We're gonna add all these things because it's good for you. It's good for you. You got to find the one on the fluoride one. Because supposedly they just admitted it lowers IQ in children. So, but they just put the warning out there. A bunch of cities are starting to remove it from their water. But hey, you're about 60 years too late on that one.
Oh, yeah. Because that one is the one for the stuff added for protecting your teeth, which is actually a poison. They're finding it also builds up and is passed on genetically from parents to kids to grandkids.
Yep. I still wait for people to tell me how, and I asked the dentist this because I'm a jerk. I said, so there's fluoride in the water. I said, could you please explain to me how the fluoride only deposits on my teeth when I drink it and doesn't go anywhere else, or how it mysteriously travels through my blood and only deposits on my teeth? And they just look at me like, what? I'm like, yep, you're all dumb. Nobody cares.
All right. I'm going to drop that down. Okay. Get this up here. All right. So I got some memes to share with you. We owe illegals nothing and our veterans everything. Kind of says it all right there. Oh, it's the bacon tree. Somebody found the bacon tree. And it's already cooked and everything on this tree. If you keep believing everything big pharmaceuticals, the big food manufacturers, and the bought-off government agencies, anyways, and the medical institutions say your pronouns are going to be was, were. This one here, I've seen several non-official news sources posting about this, that the big orange man had was involved in negotiating the longshoremen strike cessation, but nothing mentioned about it in mainstream media. So I don't know if this is true or not. But because they're so silent on it, not even trying to mark it as fake, makes me wonder that it's true. Oh, hang on. I put this one here just because it's fun. It's from the Halloween store on Amazon. But people are putting, I've seen memes, people putting it up on their yards and stuff. I think that's absolutely hilarious. The bacon tree, I think that's Doug Cobb's house. You know, Commander Bacon, Cobb Cave. Yeah. Hey, have you guys heard about all the countries that are sending money to help with hurricane damage? Me neither. All right, folks, you got to read this one carefully. The last thing you see when your parachute fails, ground coming. Okay, that was the last one that I had in there. Actually, some of the people did that. They had the Halloween picket fence out there, the sign on it, and there were several mounds around there, and there was a partially decomposed foot sticking out of one of the mounds. Yeah. All right, folks, we hit the hour mark. I got to finish. I got to break everything down here, pack it up, get it into my truck. I got stuff to load up to take to my wife in California for her mom. I got a couple rolls of anti-slip stuff for her ramp, her handicap ramp at her house. So coming up here, get the numbers up here. All right, so Friday we'll be on Camp Pat Family Compound. We're going to be talking about wildfires and urban wildfires this time. Saturday is, are you financially prepared? Monday is canning butter, aka ghee. And I froze. Tactical Tuesday is going to be is archery for you. We're going to talk about pros and cons of archery, safe things you can do, and that. And then next Thursday will be the Midnight Ride. Next Friday, also all these are from California. Next Friday will be extending your growing season. I'm going to talk about things you can do for it to make your growing season last longer. And the following Saturday is Attitude Matters. And then after that one, I'll be packing up to come back here on that Sunday. So I'll be in California for about 11 days, 10 days.
So you're doing shows from California. Jaffin was just asking that.
Yeah, that's all this is. I'm leaving tomorrow morning to California, so all this is coming from California.
Yeah, he said, "Will you transmit anything from California besides distress signals?" That's funny.
Yeah. So when it pops up and it's a black screen and you see flashes going on, you hear. Get out your Morse code decoder so you can take and see what I'm sending, and then get out your Enigma machine to decipher the code I sent. The stress signals I'll be sending will be shorts of, oh crap, look what's going on at this Walmart. Oh, look what's going on over here. 30-second blips of what's going on in California.
Good times. Yeah.
All right, everyone.
You do have a good one. Have a good night, everybody.
Yeah. Good night. We'll see you Friday.